What do you want out of your life? What do you want out of your life? Because this life, as far as I know it, and I don't know the answers to life, but as far as I know it, as far as I see it, this life is the only one we'll have in this world. And what comes afterwards, you won't know about this one. You won't ever recall this one. You won't ever have a knowledge of this one. So what do you want out of this life right now? Where you're at right now, at whatever age you're at right now, whether you're 15 years old, because I can't speak for younger kids, they're still way too young to even understand what life is. But if you're 15, then you have an understanding of where you're at and where you kind of want to be. Even then, you're still too young. If you're 20, if you're 18, leaving high school, transitioning into the adult world, then you're starting to feel the pressure of life. You're starting to feel the pressure of being an adult and the pressure of having freedom and having the choices to exercise your freedom. And if you're older, well, you already are an adult. You already have responsibilities. And you're now faced with the difficulties of those responsibilities. So what I try and ask you is that, what do you want from your life? Do you want to be happy? Do you want to feel accomplished? Because it's only by deciding what it is that you want from your life is where you can organize the goals that you need to accomplish to get where you want to be. So if you want to be happy, then it's pretty easy. No, it's not really easy, but it's easy to understand what makes you happy. I know for a fact that if my goal in life was just to be happy, then I'd do things like play video games, or I would read books, or I'd exercise, or I'd just do things that I find that brings me happiness. And that's all I would do, so that I won't be sad, right? If you want to be accomplished, well, what sort of goals do you want to accomplish? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to make a lot of money? Do you want to succeed and get a good job? Be a doctor someday, be an engineer, be a musician, be an athlete. Well, it's only by answering those questions and really understanding what it is that you want from your life, what it is that you want from yourself. It's only by knowing the answers to these questions do you go after them. Do you stop procrastinating and wasting time? Because the more time you waste, the more time you let slip by you, the less time you have to do those things. Can you understand that nothing is permanent? Nothing is guaranteed. You could today decide, hey, I'm gonna put the games aside. I'm gonna put the distractions aside. I'm gonna really put my all into becoming an athlete. And I want to get into I want to get into my university's team, or my high school team, or go professional. And then you give it your entire best. And you might succeed, you might fail, but let's just say you succeed. Or your very first game of succeeding, you die. And it's all meaningless, right? No, it's not. Because you tried, and because you were pursuing something that made you happy. You were pursuing something that gave you life. When you have an understanding that life is not permanent, when you have an understanding that what you have right now and where you're at right now could truly be where it all ends. Right now, as I'm speaking to you in this video, right? I could end this video, go about my day, and today could be my last. And this will be the last bit I'll leave to this earth, this recording. Or it could be tomorrow, or it could be next month, or it could be next year. It could be whenever, but one day it will come, right? I used to think that, oh, I'm 21 years old. I have so much time on my hands. I'm a healthy guy. You know, I do regular checkups. I exercise. I have good body to weight ratio. I'm good. Like, it's truly hard for me. It was really hard for me at the time to fathom and grasp the idea that I could really die. I don't get involved with any dangerous people. I don't do any dangerous things, right? Matter of fact, I pretty much stay in my room all day long. So how can I possibly lose my life if I don't do anything, if I don't get involved with any dangerous things? well, guess what? When it's your time to go, it is your time to go. And no matter what it is you do or don't do, death will find you anyways. I'm not trying to scare you, I'm just giving you a reality of what it really is. And the reason why I say that is because 2 weeks ago, my mother called me and she told me that my little cousin, Kylian, like Kylian Mbappe, the French player, the PSG player. I don't know what team he's in right now. Doesn't really matter. I'm not too kept up with soccer or football, whatever you call it. Yeah, but the player Kylian, that was what my cousin's name was. He was 4 years old. 4 years old. 4 years old. He passed away. Passed away from some stomach flu complications. Doctors weren't able to find out what it was. They weren't able to cure him. And it took me by shock. It took me by shock because I realized that a 4-year-old who, just like me, was healthy, just like me, didn't do anything dangerous, who, just like me, simply just went to school, stayed at home, and one day he got sick and passed away, just like that. So this life, really, if you want to really cherish your life and cherish the fact that you have an existence, you're alive right now, please do take it seriously. Do your best every day. And I don't mean you have to try really hard and grind and push yourself. I mean, do your best to really live life. Do your best to really appreciate where you're at. If you're gonna play those video games, live it in the present. Like play with the enjoyment of wanting to play to get a fulfillment out of what you're doing. Don't just play because you want to numb yourself of the pain, or you want to numb yourself and distract yourself from the reality, from the problems that are going on in your life.